Greetings and welcome to nylonase.org. I'm Salvador Cordova, and in this video segment I'll show just how easy it is to retrieve information on thousands of nylonases in various bioinformatic databases. So let's begin. A good first step in searching for nylonases is to go to the Uniprot website. That's the Uniprot URL right there. And if you go to that website, you'll get a screen that looks something like this. If you happen to know the name of the nylonase you want to search for, its protein function or its protein name, then it's rather easy to search for the nylonase. I'll spare you the trouble of having to figure out what names to use since I've done this search many times. A famous name is the nylonase known as NylB. That's the gene name of a nylonase called NylB. All you have to do is enter that name in the search box. So I'll highlight the search box in red, and now I'll type in NylB and then press search or just press enter. And after a few moments you'll get the results, and here they are. We have 519 results, as you could see by the number that I just circled in red. One can scroll or zoom out to see the list of entries in the Uniprot database, and there are about 250 on each page. And I'm just zooming out and then back in to give an idea of the sheer number of organisms, or creatures, with nylonases. NylB, however, is only one member of a larger class of nylonases known as 6-aminohexanoate hydrolases. To show how to search for this, first I'll magnify the screen and then highlight the search box. I'll erase NylB and then type in 6-aminohexanoate hydrolase. Before I initiate the search, I'll demagnify the screen, and then now I'll initiate the search, and after a few moments we'll get the results. And the search returns 4,813 results, as shown by the number circled in red. You can now zoom out and or scroll through and page through all 4,813 entries. But now that you know how to get this far, you can duplicate the search and then examine these records at your own leisure. Even though we found almost 5,000 nylonases through Uniprot, there is a more involved way to find even more through the GenBank database at the NIH. You can get to the GenBank database by entering this URL or Googling GenBank and following the links. Just for your information, the URL stands for the National Center for Biotechnology Information, National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health at the US government. Anyway, once you visit that website, you'll get a homepage that looks like this. In the interest of time, I'm going to skip a lot of explanations as to why I'm doing certain things. Suffice to say, I found out how to do some of this the very hard and difficult way, but I'm just summarizing how to do this. So once you're here at the GenBank website, go to that search box that I just circled in red and type in the following character string. It's called an accession number, and that accession number is BAA05087. That's BAA05087. Now, some aficionados will point out that the number, the character string you just entered, is an accession number for a protein, but the page is set for nucleotide. Don't worry about it. The GenBank database will figure that out and direct you to the right page. So go ahead and enter that number, and you should get this page. This is a page that gives a lot of information on this nylonase protein. This is a famous nylonase protein. Now, notice I just highlighted a hyperlink in red. So go ahead and click that hyperlink. It says identify conserve domains. Click that hyperlink, and you should get a page that looks like this. Once you're here, now notice the hyperlink I just circled in red. It says domain architecture ID 1004149. That's a hyperlink. Click that and go to a page that looks like this. This is the Sparkle Architecture Viewer web page. What this web page will enable you to do is to look at all these proteins that are in the GenBank database and possibly other databases that share the same architecture with the famous nylonase nylb from flavobacteria. And you could see, as you scroll down this page to see the actual listing of the entries in GenBank, that there are 65,446 such entries. That's a lot of nylonases. And you could see that it'll be challenging to actually go through each and every one, but there are a lot of those. Now that said, this architecture of nylb is only one architecture, one member of a larger class of nylonases known as 6-aminohexanoate hydrolases. And that class is yet a member of an even larger class of nylonases that include proteases like trypsin. And beyond that, this is just a small sample size of all the creatures on the planet. GenBank and these databases contain probably sequences that are sampled from less than 1%, maybe far less than 1% than all the creatures on the planet. So this suggests that there is an immense number of nylonases throughout the biosphere. Thank you for watching this video segment. Be sure to check out the nylonase.org website. I'm Salvador Cordova. Take care.